took me 10 years to find the answers I made. I forgot about it in 2 seconds. I don't have anything that's really important to me. That's why everything is beautiful. Can you hear it? The pulses of the living. The ironic rhythm is a grand orchestra. It's never the same tone. Who wants to stop this? There can be. When the violent storm is over, blue sky is more beautiful than ever. You see, I want that, that's all I want. I drive to find the waves. I'll just be a rock sea. I drive tonight. Please don't stop the flow. I drift tonight with wandering just. I will be of this universe. I drift tonight a finite world. The finite one and the infinite one. All day today, the same day has come. A different day from everyone.
Hello everyone, how's it going? Down the music a little bit. It's been a while. I've been pretty busy, but we're back on that grind. We're playing some more Virtue's Last Reward. Um, yeah. There's gonna be no streams next weekend, because I'm gonna be flying back home for Thanksgiving, so I'm not gonna be. Second. Okay, there we go. I was muted. Thank you, Firewall. So what I was saying is I'm gonna be out of town next weekend, so I won't be able to. However, when I come back, I'm gonna be bringing my PS4 with me, which I have on me right yet, you know, ring, and so I will, But when I get my PS4 here, I plan to actually play God of War Ragnarok, which I'm very excited for. I really want to play that on stream, so look forward to that. I guess with that said, let's song finish, and yeah, let's just jump straight in. Hey Darius, how's it going? Yeah, Thanksgiving is next week, 5 days away. Kinda wacky. Any of you doing anything fun for Thanksgiving? I've been pretty good. Oh right. Live. Good. We did our Thanksgiving last month. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, it obviously varies from country to country. Where is that Thanksgiving? I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but I hope the people. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care much for it. It's just, for me, Thanksgiving is just a day to go out and eat good food. That's basically it. I'm more of a Halloween person. Okay, yes. Let's see what we're gonna end up picking. Got to the warehouse. Everyone else waiting. Oh, not quite everyone. Another person. Hey, where's Dio?
Take a look at the doors.
They're closed? Came in here before. The one on the far right was open.
And that would mean...
You went in, I guess.
Exactly.
That bastard. Probably been worried I might try to take the elevator from the force. What a coward. Yeah, I mean, you got caught slacking. I made up my mind to shoot the ally, no matter what, but part of me still consider trying to jump Dio hard. Now I made sure I wouldn't get the chance to try.
Where's Ten Myoji?
It's called Europe. There are countries in Europe that celebrate Halloween. Definitely.
Oh,
Luna explained Tenmyoji's choice.
I see. Well, I guess that means I don't have to worry about him picking betray.
right. What will you guys be choosing then?
Ally, of course.
Because my BP is 6, I assume.
Yes. As long as Tenmyoji votes ally, I can't choose betray. If I do, K's BP will go up to 9.
But what if he forces you?
Ha ha ha. You needn't worry. I would never do something so crass.
Really?
Of course.
Then you don't need to go in there.
Excuse me?
Fair. That is a fair
Alice
point.
can vote by herself. Then we don't have anything to worry about, right?
Well,
Yeah, I mean, if you're fine with picking ally, I see no reason why you shouldn't. Just saying in my country. Fair enough. Did he leave yet? You mean Bluetooth? No, he's... Why would he leave?
I apologize, but I'm afraid I can't agree to that.
Why not?
I just can't. Shall we go, Alice?
Hey, hold on a minute there.
They continued briskly. AB room. He hadn't heard. Bye. Came back from a game of trivia in which I scored last. 0 points. I was like, ooh, nice. Yeah, I've been doing some trivia, basically every week. For the past couple of months. It's a lot of fun. Came in. The best I did came in third. Yes, came in third place. So. They continued briskly. AB was hadn't heard of fun. Alice scrambled to follow him. Perhaps concerned. Walk around. Yeah, I don't really trust Kay that much. Seconds later, they disappeared into the third room.
I hope Alice is going to be okay.
Well, there's nothing we can do now. If Kay told the truth, she'll be...
Yeah, but if he told the truth, why would
remain
why
until
wouldn't he be
after
fine
next
with
game polling closes.
It's a bit dark in here. I mean I'm well lit up, but it's that side is a bit. You open a window. I can get some.
Time's almost up. Come on, Luna.
Right.
Oh, okay. Right behind you.
Hate this. Oh wait, am I not on top? Oh, I'm on top chat. That's why I've been missing some. Interesting. Alright, let's get to it.
What are you gonna do?
Been played like an absolute fool. I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm gonna choose Ally.
You can't! You'll die!
Well, never know. Just because Dio told us to ally doesn't necessarily mean pick betray.
Do you really think a jerk like that is going to choose ally if he doesn't have to?
No.
No. No way. He's got 6 BP right now. If he picks betray, then he'll have 9 points.
We'll get out. Oh, what about you?
Huh?
You got 6 BP too, right? Dio chose ally and we choose betray. You'd have 9 BP.
What? No, that's not... I didn't even realize that until you brought it up. I'm just trying to tell you that Dio is going to pick betray. That's who he is.
Undeniable. And I'm just trying to tell you that I've made up my mind. I am. The only choice is the chance we have to get the points.
That's why Dio called you an IG. What makes you think he's going to give us the Accelavir, even if you do what he says?
That is a good point. Maybe he won't. But I can guarantee that he'll destroy it. That's who he is.
Fine. If you aren't gonna listen to me, then I guess I don't have a choice. I'll be pushing that button.
Oh. Before I realized what's going on, Clover ducked past me and ran towards the voting machine. No! Stop! I snatched her by the arm and hauled backwards on my strength.
Ow!
Sorry. That was a little too hard.
Hey! What do you think you're doing? You can't just throw a girl around like that.
The Sigma grind set willingly walk into a trap and suffer the consequences. Well, you're the one who tried to trick
But
me.
you're gonna die! Dio's going to kill you! You can't do this! I don't want you to die.
Ten seconds remaining.
I mean, yeah, this is some good,
Apodex
good
game
stuff. This is
voting
good stuff.
closes.
Thanks. It's a lot to hear you say that, Chloe. I gave her my best reassuring turn to face the Poland.
3, 2, 1.
Alright. You can't kick Dio's ass if you don't come closer, right? Yeah, it's a tough choice. So, okay, let's evaluate what happens. If we pick ally... If we pick ally, it doesn't matter. So the thing is, right? If we pick ally and Dio betrays, right? Sure, let's assume. Thank you. Let's assume Dio chooses betray. Okay. Let's assume Dio fulfills his promise, right? So we choose ally, he chooses betray, we die, he gives the Accelavir here, Quark. Okay, let's just assume for a second that Dio actually follows up on his word, which he won't, by the way. I'm sure he won't. But let's just assume Dio is true to his word, and I can sacrifice myself to save Quark. It doesn't matter. Because with 9 BP, Dio can just leave through the number 9 door, and once he does, the door is locked forever. None of us could ever get out. So even if Quark is healed with the Accelavir and doesn't die from Radical 6, he'll end up dying of fucking starvation eventually, right? Think it like this. What is the Top Gear code? Leave all men behind, so follow Sensei's collection. So the thing is, that even assuming Dio, like, we can take Dio at his word, Quark still dies. Everyone still dies. If Dio gets 9 points, everyone is dead. I think we have to sacrifice Quark to save everyone else. Because, yeah. Either way, Quark dies. Whether it's from the Radical Six or just from starvation locked inside this bunker, Quark dies. Betray is the only logical option. Vote has been recorded.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
I just realized. He doesn't know what we picked until the results are revealed in the warehouse. And he has to come out of his AB room for that. We actually have a chance here. If we can snatch the because he can't just smash it in the room before we can get to him, because he doesn't know. Meaning that we actually stand a chance at stealing the antidote back from him. And that's the chance I think we're just gonna have to take.
Thank you for your participation.
Hammond would run into a wall.
Ambidex gates now opening.
Alright. I've made my choice. I'm not going to look at the I'm not going to look at the timeline, because I know for a fact that one of the choices leads to an early end, to a bad ending, and I don't want to know whether I picked, which way I picked until I get the ending. Clover and I walked slowly out of it. Glanced over at him. Looked away before.
Sigma, why? After all that stuff you said. I mean, it's not like I'm criticizing you. I think you made the right decision.
It was a last minute change of heart. Sorry.
You don't need to apologize. I think I would have chosen betray if I was in your position.
Logical choice?
We'll find another way, all right? We just have to keep an eye on Dio. As soon as he gives us an opening, we take it.
Exactly. Thank you, Clover. We're on the same wavelength. We all have to gather to get the results. That's our chance. We still have the upper hand here. We haven't lost yet.
And I'm sure Alice will help us too.
Did you tell her?
It's okay. We can trust Alice. There's no way she told him.
Okay, so Alice knows, and she's also a secret agent. So we stand chance. We've got our secret agents planted amongst the crowd. So the question is, can we make this work?
Anyway, let's go check the results.
Yeah. If I were Alice, I would make sure to stand right next to Dio and be ready to grab that bottle as soon as those results come. Living on the edge. Okay, so let's take a look here. Yep. Kay and Alice betrayed Tenmyoji. This is really bad because fucking Kay now has 9 points, which means he might try to make a break for the exit, in which case, yeah, this is really bad. Kay has 9, meaning that even if we made the right choice here, it might not matter, because Kay might just bolt out and leave us all to die. I mean, what? Because, I mean, it's obvious that he forced Alice to choose Ray, right? But, I mean, we can't think about that now. We have to think about getting the accelerator first. Unifying Quark, all allied. That's enough. And then... yeah, betray. That was intense. I think I made the right choice.
Results from round 2
They might
of the
not matter
Ambidex
anyway.
game will now be displayed. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Hey, what the hell is this?
Face it, genius! You've been played! Sorry. I decided to choose betray.
Oh, so you don't care what happens to Quark?
What kind of cold-hearted bastard are
Jeez.
you? Please, just give it.
Hey, Sigma, what are you talking about?
We found the Excelsior in the laboratory.
And Dio stole it.
What? You mean he has it? Right now?
Nah, I don't have it.
What?
Well, I won't have it in about 2 seconds.
Come on, Alice! This is it, Alice, it's all up to you! Come on, has she's probably gotten into position? The moment the words left his mouth, I knew what he planned. No. Don't! Leapt towards him as I spoke, but it was already too late. I snatched the vial out of his pocket, brought it up. Went to the ground.
No!
Alice, Alice! What are you doing? How? Alice, we had a plan! We knew this was predictable behavior. What? Hello? Is everyone here an idiot? Oh, that is a world-class fumble worthy of Vegeta. Holy fuck.
What are you doing?
Bastard.
A promise is a promise. If you chose an ally, this never would have happened. You want to blame someone? Blame yourselves.
Yeah, I'd had enough. Something snapped my... Bastard. I'm not gonna... Do you have any idea how far you are in the game? Well, I can check in the flowchart, but I don't want to, because I don't want to know if this is the game over route or not. Need to be stopped short by a firm hand on my own.
Hold it.
Why are you
Because
stopping?
this isn't the time for that.
No, I think it is. Huh? What do you mean?
Look at the number 9 door.
Okay. He was indeed standing in front of the door. What is he?
No!
9. EP is 9. Yep, it was all for naught.
What?
Suddenly, we're all running towards K and the number. Tia slam dunk that shit into a little moonwalk. Okay. What the hell do you think you're doing?
What am I doing? Well, that should be obvious. But if you insist, I am attempting to leave.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I assure you, I would do no such thing. I am perfectly serious. After a rational assessment of the facts, I have concluded that this is the wisest course of action. What is currently our highest priority? The answer is, of course, to save Quark. He must be taken to a hospital as soon as possible. For that to happen, one of us must escape and call for help. Currently, the only one of us capable of doing so is myself.
Hey, you fucking... The world is... We are in a post-apocalypse right now. You're gonna go out... Who are you gonna ask for help? A goddamn cactus?
That is why I intend to escape.
And leave us all behind.
Unavoidable, but as I said, I do intend to call for help.
Couldn't you have at least waited until the next round? Then you could have raised Quark's BP to 9 and taken him with you.
And what would happen if Dio was Quark's opponent in the next round? I have no illusions about what Dio would do.
Well, we can force who is whose opponent.
This is the most logical choice.
No, you're a retard. Yep, it didn't matter.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Oh, wait! Where's Alice?
Ah, yes. Alice is in the AB room.
No wonder she didn't fucking stop Dio. He knocked her out. God damn it! No! We had a plan. Everything was going perfectly. You fucking idiot! Why would you knock her out? We had a plan. No! Ah! I hate this so I mean, it was the most logical choice. I could not have predicted a giant robot man going sicko mode.
She has collapsed, but you needn't be concerned.
The world inevitably gets run over by cactus people. You'll be sorry
She
for
is
the
only
cactus slave.
sleeping.
Oh no! What did you do to Alice?
You will need to ask her yourself. I must take my leave.
Hey! God damn it!
Push Dio into the number 9 door. That way he'll die.
Wait!
Dio charged the K. Larger man easily sidestepped him and tumbled nimbly to the door just before it closed. Man. This really is a Vegeta level fumble. Holy shit.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Okay, so that's the game over. No, it's more of a Goku giving Cell a Senzu bean fumble. I mean, that wasn't a fumble, though. Okay, so that was the bad choice. Interesting. Okay, yeah, so you asked how far we are in the game. Well, we've covered most of this route. We're going through this. That's, what, about a third over? Got 3 of the endings so far. We still have a lot of this game to go. We have not even touched this series of events. There's still this path. Well, we're about to do this branch. There's this branch, this whole branch, and then this path. Oh, nice. We learned about the IG replicator. Beautiful. So we actually unlocked this path. Still don't have that path on. So we can actually go ahead and do this one now. Yeah, let's go back here.
What are you gonna do? You can't! You'll die! Do you know he's got... If he... Huh? Well, I'm just... That's why... What makes...
Is there a good ending or a canon ending? There
Fine.
should
If
be
you
a
want,
canon
I'll be-
ending. There's a canon ending in the first game. Well, okay, technically they're all canon endings. They all happen. It's just that we kind of have the ability to, like, see these futures and figure out how to avoid them. You know, kind of like how in Undertale, saving and reloading is like an actual in-universe thing. That's kind of what this is, where we can kind of like... So, like, the reason why we unlock this lock is because in this timeline, over here, we learned about the IG replicator. So then in this timeline, we'll actually know what it is and be able to use it to save Quark in this time. So it's kind of a weird multiple timeline sort of thing. There should be one, like, final end at the end. Yeah. I'm guessing it's one of these two, at least, since you're the ones that go the longest. I don't know. And it's like whatever ending the next game is going to use for.
Hey, what do you can't? But
I mean, not.
You're gonna Dios. You can't.
Not necessarily. Not when you're dealing with multiple timelines, right?
10 seconds.
Like again,
3,
going back to like
2,
using Dragon Ball as an
1.
example, Future Trunks' timeline is canon just because it's not the main timeline where most of the events take place. It's still canon to the universe. It's a different timeline. All right, let's see what Ally does.
Round
Should kill
2
us.
of the Ambidex game has been completed.
Okay, so a couple of things. So a couple of notes here. First of all, we die here. I see no clue how this can actually last longer. Yeah, I see no clue how this path can last longer than this path. Imagine there's gonna be a lock somewhere, right? Probably gonna be novel, lock, novel, end. But like, I don't know what this lock might be. Yeah, so let's evaluate the situation, right? I'm gonna die. Okay, straightforward, cool. Quark, K also has 9 BP, meaning that he's gonna escape. Again, this doesn't fucking matter. I see no reason how this is any different than this, other than the fact that I'm dead. And Dio escapes as well, because now he has 9 BP. So, maybe this lock is figuring out that we can use the AB gates to chop off my arm so that I don't get killed.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
See how this works. What's different? Silver and I stepped out of the AB room. Several long moments, we stared at each other. Words weren't to tell me. Go. I headed towards the
Sigma.
heard her behind me, barely louder than a already made. Got up straight and kept. Again, Alice is gone. He knocked her out. Yeah, K is at 9 BP, so it's the same thing all over again. And yeah, of course, so... it's GG, guys! It's GG in like 3 different ways. The first is K is gonna attempt to escape, Dio is gonna attempt to escape, and I'm just fucking dead.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
I failed to see how this is the better ending.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
What?
Sigma's BP is...
Negative.
Suddenly, all eyes are on me. I felt their weight in my ground. All I had expected. Breath and eyes. Hadn't wait long. Sharp, quick pain in my wrist. Really even noticeable. I didn't feel anything flowing into my veins. There. First would be the anesthetic. Blinked, visions. I tried to think. It felt like my mind had been hot. Legs began to wobble. Gave out entirely.
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on! Hey!
You have one chance at this. You have 20 minutes. No, sorry, 9 minutes. You have 9 minutes to chop off my arm. Go ahead, do it.
Sigma! Get up!
Sigma!
Oh no! Oh no, oh no, oh
to open my eyelids. It's like if she had. See, is anyone here not a retard? We're about to find out. My eyes had lost the ability to focus. Without the blur that had to be Dio in front of number 9 door. Damn it. Your promise, god damn it. I groaned with a Herculean effort, lifted my head and my sluggish body off. The step was a battle. Whenever I shifted my weight, my muscles give out again. Somehow I forced myself ahead, a single thought burning in my mind. When they chop off your head, I would read. And at last, the smudge of color faded into a recognizable person. I brought my hand in front of him. Back. Give me medicine.
Give it back. Don't act like it's yours. Aren't we supposed to share everything we find here?
Don't care. Just hand. Listen.
What are you talking about?
We found Accelerator in the laboratory.
And Dio stole it.
What?
You mean he has it? Right now?
Yeah. So?
Kept my promise. Oh, you. I wasn't a fool. I knew the kind of person Dio was. Chance he wouldn't give us back these things. Didn't, then I'd die with my hands around his stomach. I gathered this in my mind as I...
Fine.
Not quite what I'd been expecting.
Here.
I mean, he doesn't have any reason not to give it back. I mean, it's not like we can do anything to stop him. With a shrug, he pulled the vial out of his pocket and tossed it to me. Caught it, pulled the tiny glass bottle to my chest, worried I might drop it. The label said, unmistakably, Accelerator. Real thing. Clover, take it. I held it out towards her.
Right. Of course.
Quickly tucked it in her pocket. Good. Now at least Quark will be alright. With that, the last of my strength left me. I dropped to my knees.
Sigma, are you okay?
Chop off my arm!
Sigma! Sigma!
Guess this is it.
First is the sofa reel, which puts you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the tubocurarine is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles. I guess you could say it'll really take your breath away.
Once the soap roll was injected, I had 9 minutes until the muscle relaxed and followed it. 4 minutes at our best, just me with 5. Every 10. Your brain on the sake of a grind set. 5 minutes. What could I do in 5 minutes? Save myself. Are the A-B gates still open? Gave a raspy, quiet laugh. Death staring me in the face. It seemed to be determined to struggle right up until the very end. As you should. Okay, Sigma. Do this. Clinging desperately to a little consciousness left. Racked my brain for any possible... How could I save myself? And this is gonna be a lock. How? Had to be something. Problem, no matter how difficult, solution. Always another option. Hopelessness is a state of mind. Just had to think. Think. Way out, I'd find it. I didn't give up on life. Had to be an answer. Continued? Yep. So we're gonna need to figure that out in a different timeline and then revisit this. Oh, we've passed 21 hours. 5 minutes of life, lock number 3. Oh god, no, why did I click that? Oh god, it's gonna do intro cutscene again. Fuck me. Okay, so that's that time. What do we do next? I suppose we could go back here and try this timeline. We could try this timeline, or now that we've got the unlock, we can actually go back here. So I think we go back here and try to unlock this timeline. Yeah. Sure. Now that we know about the IG replicator.
All right, please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this. The Atom has finished
What did it?
she is
Backfire, retrieve the test, so this.
Oh no! What's going to happen?
well, like there's a special do you know what it
Immunogoblin?
It's another name for antibodies. Some people have antibodies that can fight off Radical 6. Those antibodies are the basis for Excelivir.
And with the IG replicator, we can make more copies. Theoretically. Wait, what about those pods in the treatment center? You would just stick them in those?
Right. I thought of that too, so I went and took a closer look at them. Unfortunately...
They can't cure
Correct.
it.
They can suppress the symptoms for a while, but they can't kill the virus itself. The only way we can help Alice and Quark is if we can find some Excelivir.
But the pods will keep them from getting any worse, right?
Yes.
Well, then what are we waiting for? One of you, grab Alice. We're going to the treatment center.
He spoke. Tanmyoji moved over to Quark and lifted the whole unconscious body up. Quark shifted slightly as he fell out of his pocket with a soft clunk. Bent down slowly and picked up. Medicine?
What? Well, what is it?
Name on the label here. So in universe, the player requires information from the timelines? Yes, essentially.
Excelivir!
It's actually really interesting how they did this, because in the first game, the whole, like, being able to communicate across different timelines, a massive plot twist at the very end of the game, right? So, in the first game, there's really, I think, only one place in the entire game where you get information from a different timeline. So it's like this big, like, really crazy reveal and, like, massive, like, oh shit moment, right? But in this game, because we already know that this sort of, like, interdimensional telepathy sort of exists, rather than just leaving it as an end, as, like, a, you know, like a twist for the very end, it's just a fucking, like, regular gameplay mechanic that you just use over and over again, which is, I think, a very interesting way to carry that forward.
You found it, Sigma! That's the one thing that can cure Radical 6.
Why did Quark have it?
Perhaps he found it earlier.
Alright, so in this timeline, in the timeline we were just in this one, we explored the laboratory. In this timeline, Quark explored the laboratory. That's where he got the Excelivir. While in this timeline, in the laboratory, we found the IG replicator. So then in this timeline, we'll be able to know that if we go to the laboratory, we can replicate.
We explored the laboratory. It was on the other side of the red door. I happened to notice Quark putting something in his pocket.
Did it?
Whether or not that was his intention is unclear. I did not have the opportunity to ask, as he collapsed immediately afterwards. It didn't feel appropriate to go digging around in his pockets for it after that. And to be honest, it had also slipped my mind. We were rather preoccupied with getting him to the infirmary as quickly as possible.
Fair enough.
Who cares about the details? We have it. Hurry up and give it to him, Luna.
Hey, hold on a minute. What about Alice?
Does it really matter if she goes first or not?
I'm sorry, but I don't think we can do that.
Like hell we can't.
What?
There's only enough here for one person. The only way we have to administer this is with the injection gun, and the way it functions, it uses a whole bottle each time you pull the trigger.
Right.
In other words, we can't split the dose in two or something.
Right.
While we all stood stunned, Phi Moon, stepping over to Quark, ran her hands through her clothes, stepped back with a frown, a small shake of her head.
Nothing. That one bottle was it.
Do you think there might be some more back in the laboratory?
No, unfortunately not.
No.
Oh, God.
Just enough medicine for one dose.
Only one person can be saved.
Not so
Who should we give it
fast.
to?
Alice or Quark?
What the hell is this? There's no way we're only going to save
Then
one
what are
of
we
them.
going to do?
Do I have to spell it out? We're gonna save them both.
How?
That's,
Way to come. Think. Some way to see. Here, I know it. IG.
Do you know what immunoglobulin is? It's another name for antibodies. Some people have antibodies that can fight off Radical 6.
And this is, so now we're seeing our memories from the previous timeline flashing before our eyes. So it's not like we can see everything that happened in the previous timeline. It's not like we're omniscient or anything. But it's more like we'll sometimes get flashes of inspiration from things that we shouldn't really know from time to time.
did you replicate?
Replicator makes it sound like it makes copies of stuff.
So it's a copy.
Yeah. Probably copies IG, whatever that is.
Kind of a deja vu? Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Who knows? Ice cream by the gallon?
That's a replicator I'd like to have.
That's it. Got it. As you replicator in the laboratory. Immunoglobulin replication.
What?
Copy immunoglobulin. Antibody. Luna just said Excelivir is made from antibody. That means we can make more Excelivir.
Hold on a moment. There is a strange device in the laboratory that says IG replicator on it. Clover and I examined it thoroughly when we were in that room.
Yeah, we never could figure out what it did, though.
Exactly. My question is, how do you know about it, Sigma?
I saw it. When I was...
When was that?
Probably when you were looking for Alice, right?
Oh? You know, I was wrong. I hadn't gone to the laboratory when I was looking for Alice. I don't think I'd ever been to the laboratory. How did I know about the IG replicator?
If what he's saying is true, then we should be able to duplicate the Excelivir. That would mean we could cure Alice and Quark.
Let's go have a look then. The laboratory, right?
Yeah, no time to waste.
Al nodded. Wait. Can't leave them here all alone. Luna, you know you can stay behind and look after them?
Oh, of course. I'd be happy to.
Alright then. Go.
Alright. Let's see how this plays out, because we can save both of them. And we still have to play the AB game. We haven't played the AB game. See. I don't even remember what the point tallies are right now. This timeline, because it's been a while since we did it. Like, having to keep track of information with all these different fucking timelines is kind of difficult, I have to say.
So this is the lab, huh?
Yes.
Where's this IG replicator thing?
Right here.
So this can copy the Excelivir?
Hopefully.
I think so.
What are we waiting for?
Calm down, alright? Don't rush. Carefully lower the small vial of Excelsior. So yeah, so we made it through this one. We have an AB game coming. This game is the embodiment of the "we live in the worst timeline" meme. Essentially, except that there's so many terrible timelines. Like in the... I guess I don't want to really talk about too many spoilers from the first game if I can avoid it, because I don't know, some people might be interested in playing it. Empty vial already protruded. Presumably, that was where the duplicated Excelsior. Ready? Push the button.
Skip it. Just press the damn thing.
And that is true. We could use Dio's vampire blood to heal people. Did it?
Have a look. The empty vial has something in it now.
And the vial Sigma used remains as it was. It does not seem to have lost any of its contents.
So, it worked?
Okay, now let's not be stupid. Let's make a third copy before we use these two, just in case someone else is ill in the future, right? We're gonna be smart enough to make a third copy, right? Right?
Would have been pretty bad if it hadn't.
Alright, let's get this thing back to the infirmary. I haven't pulled both vials from this. Definitely.
What happened?
Gosh. Sorry, hand slipped.
You dropped one of them?
Yeah.
What in the hell? What if you'd broken it, you idiot?
Come on. If it's broken, we could have just made another copy. Before Tenmyoji could reply, 5
Guys?
Surprised to hear her voice coming near my feet. Down to see her staring intently.
You see? It did break!
No, the vial's fine. See?
Held it up in one hand.
Then what the heck is going on down there?
Oh. Did we find the third bomb?
Take a look.
She slid back from the table quickly, silently. Rest of us. Yep, there we go. Okay, so we found... Well, we found 1, 2, and 3. We don't know if there's a 4 or a 5, but we know for a fact the ones that we know for a fact exist, we have found.
Whoa. Really? That makes 2 then.
It doesn't matter. Either way, we die. It doesn't matter if there's 2 or 3. It'll blow up the whole fucking facility. I don't understand why people get more worried seeing more of them. It's not like it changes this...
Guess Kay was right after
like,
all.
Standing right next to a nuke that's rigged to blow is not any less frightening than standing next to 2 nukes that are about to blow, right? Like, it's the outcome's the same.
So there were more bombs.
So it would seem.
Was this here when you guys came through the first time?
No, it was not.
Yeah, I didn't see anything, and I looked real hard.
Then somebody must have said it while we were looking for Alice.
And because they think I came in here while looking for Alice, they're gonna think I did it.
Who the hell would do that?
Oh, we're all out looking for Alice. Not that any of us.
No, not any of us. I was back in the infirmary. Quark was still out, so I was keeping an eye on him.
Fair enough.
So we shouldn't consider you a suspect. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Quark's off the list too.
But Tenmyoji, you have no proof that she spent the entire time in the infirmary, do you?
What?
You could have quietly made your way to the laboratory, planted the bomb.
That's insane! Listen to yourself! There's no way in hell I'd have left Quark all by himself to go plant a goddamn bomb!
Tenmyoji was still staring furiously at Kay when Clover spoke.
Hey, what's this thing?
Turn this time to see her grab something under the table.
It looks like a memory card.
Where was it?
Right under the bomb.
Lamp, oil, rope, bombs. Bottom? It's your lamp oil, rope, bombs? You want them? It's yours, my friend, as long as you've got enough rubies. Sorry, Jackson, I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little richer.
It was down on the floor under the table.
Could it have been put here by the same person who set the bomb? There was nothing like it here when we examined this room.
I think they dropped it accidentally.
Unless it was left here intentionally, yes. I imagine so.
What do you think's on it?
Let's take a look. See that for a minute?
Yeah, I guess so.
Plucked the card out from her hand and looked around the room. Should be a reader, right? I know there's a reader in some room. Shoot. No dice. Need to plug it into some main memory card. Get anything here?
So what do we do?
Come on. I knew I'd be doing it.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
God damn it, we're out of time.
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Guys, I think maybe we should get back to the top floor.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, you got an
We've
idea?
got what we came here for.
What should we do about the, bomb?
What do you want to do? Lick it?
Not much we can do except leave it here. Alice said it'd be dangerous to touch them.
True, but...
Drop it.
Turn around and take a shit. That will do about as much as doing.
We can talk about the bombs later. Right now, we need to take care of Alice and Quark.
Fucking it. Right. We'll go back to the infirmary, give them the Excalibur, and head to the Flore warehouse.
Right.
Take a third copy, dunces. What are you
This
doing?
ought
A
to do it.
third person comes down to it.
It might take a little while, but they should recover.
Her voice was quiet as she backed away from Alice and Quark. Her hand was the injection gun. Carefully removed the empty vial and placed it gently in the cabinet. We were in the laboratory. Luna had moved the Quark to it. But looked peaceful. Madness I'd seen their faces before was gone.
Are they really going to be alright?
Yes.
How can you know a human waste product doesn't jam the secrets of a bomb?
The analysis I did on the vials confirmed that the duplicate was real Excalibur. The original was genuine too, of course. Now that they've been treated...
It's only a matter of time before the virus is eliminated.
I believe so, yes.
Oh man, what a relief. I was really worried.
Clover grinned. Agreed. Gave her a reassuring pat on the back.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Guys, we pick up the pace.
All right, everybody. We can be relieved later. Right now, we need to get to the AB rooms and fast.
Damn. Don't even have time to catch our breath.
Come on, let's go. Flore warehouse is waiting. Yeah, it's kind of surprising that Dio hasn't, tried to fuck people over in this time. I assume everyone is under so much pressure that they take that far ahead. That's no excuse! Always be thinking 3 steps ahead, especially in a situation like this. Just gotta always have, a plan for what might happen in the future. And Miyoji.
He stayed back in the infirmary.
What?
Why?
Well, when we were all heading out, I noticed he wasn't doing anything. So I asked him if he was coming with us. And this is what I got.
I'm still worried about Quark and Alice. I think I'll stick around and make sure they're okay.
I see. That means that Phi's only opponent will be Dio.
One-on-one, huh?
Ugh.
That's cool. Nothing to worry about.
Oh, you can both pick. Oh, you know, that's an easy betrayal.
I plan to choose ally.
She lied as easily as she.
You know why?
Because I've only got one BP.
Exactly. If you chose ally and I betrayed you, your BP would drop below 0 and... well, we know what happens then. I don't want to win, but I'm not that desperate. You see what I'm saying, right?
Sorry, Jackson, I can't be 3 timelines ahead of life.
Tenmyoji and Dio are a pair. Tenmyoji only had one BP left. Since Dio said he's going to pick ally, Fi can't really pick anything else. If she does, Tenmyoji will...
Oh, that is a predicament, right? If she picks Betray, she risks killing Tenmyoji. Fuck. But if she picks Ally, she risks dying herself.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
See what she picks.
Kay and I are gonna be going one-on-one too, right? Since Quark's still sleeping.
That is correct.
How many BP do you guys have?
I've got 6.
As do I.
This'll be a tough one.
If one of them can get the other to ally and then betray that person, the betrayer will have 9 points.
Look, Kay, I know you don't really have any reason to trust me, but...
I know. You would like us both to vote ally, yes?
Yeah.
I agree. If we were to both betray, then we would gain no points. We would lose nothing either, but that's hardly relevant. If both of us cooperate, then we will both gain 2 points, which is much more beneficial.
Well, let's
see
if they're willing to trust each other.
You're really gonna do it, right?
Yes.
I'm still... Kay, I can't forgive you for ruining my immaculate plan to defeat Dio in an alternate.
Promise?
I plan to choose ally! Dumbledore said.
Promise.
Harry, did you put your name into the goblet of fire?
Until Ambidex game polling closes.
Shit, this is bad. We need to move, now!
Indeed. Shall we?
Okay, fine, Clover. All took off immediately, heading into different AB rooms. Counting from the left, Dio went into AK into 4, Fi and Clover went 5 and 6, respectively. That left. What do you think? Or left?
Sounds good.
That's settled. We headed into the AB room, number 1. We don't have an opponent, right? So that means it's a guaranteed ally. Stato!
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
That happened last timeline, so let it go, man. You shouldn't even remember most of your grudge on.
It's probably a little late to say this, but you know Alice is still in the infirmary.
Right, so I'm gonna pick ally.
So...
Saying we should pick ally, right? Alice is going to default to that anyway. And no, it's not really fair to betray someone voting. Although, to be fair, she did betray us in this timeline, right? Yes, she did betray us. You know, technically, all's fair in love and war, right? Luna's face broke into a warm, happy smile. Not to be sappy, but it was like a rain of sunshine on a cloudy day. I grinned back at her before I knew what I was doing. Then another game did.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Yeah, I mean,
3, 2.
Picking ally guaranteed that everything's alright. Betray would have put us up 4 points. Yeah, Betray gets us up to 4 points. Alice goes down to Or we end up equal because we betrayed each other essentially. And Luna and she ends up at 8. Yeah, we'll ally.
Round 2
If a man
of the
steals $5
Ambidex
from a
game
different time,
has been completed.
still be mad at him in this line? I'd be wary of him trying to steal my $5.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
That's my chat keep.
Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. Right, let's go have a look at the.
Okay.
Chat keep fucking crashing.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
You have a problem or well, no, not the Streamlabs chat. That's still just fine. It's on my phone. I have the fucking chat here. Actually, read it myself. That's why, you know, when I'm looking down, that's me. Chat.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Sorry, what? Sorry, what? How did she betray? She wasn't playing. I'm glad everyone here is very fucking trustworthy. Jesus fucking Christ, you're all terrible people. I mean, to be fair, this one was obvious.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Also, can you explain to me why YouTube channels have Twitter handles now? I mean, the door was closed when we went in. Now, YouTube's like trying this whole new
to
layout.
see your updated
Like
bracelet points.
if you go to my channel, you'll notice that now, like, pre-recorded videos and live VODs are a separate tab. Which I do think is that I do think that's a nice touch. What? Possible. Blinked, rubbed my eyes, and looked again. No, that's not possible. An Alice of Hope betray? Question I would never know the answer to. Sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. Anything flowing in my... I couldn't feel anything flowing. There. First would be anesthetic soap. Blinked, my vision started to blink. It felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. Legs began to wobble. Gave out entirely as
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on! Oh no! Sigma! Get up!
Sigma!
Sigma!
No. Why?
I feel like YouTube handles are unnecessary, but something. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter, right? Like, there's no point. Like, what do they do? Unless they actually implement some actual purpose for them. They're just there. Eyelids felt like they were made out of lead, but I forced them open. Why do I keep dying today? Everything was growing blurry, but I noticed the door to the second. When no one had gone into that room, I'd watched it all. Good. An apparition. Awesome. Feel. Oh. Yes. Oh, ice. Nice. world was gradually going black. Nothing. She's just standing there, menacingly. Doing there? Did she run in at the last moment? Luna and I had entered. Even if she had, she's betrayed. Darkness closed her mind as well. And questions forever. Stop choosing all the worst timelines. Oh, what is happening? Oh god, no, not. I keep forgetting that I can't click out of the fucking thing, or it'll. Whoever said that you die when you're killed lied. Okay. Alice game. Alright, well, let's try betrayal. What the fuck? How did she pick betray? Doesn't make it make sense.
You know what? So, yes.
Nice, happy smile, yeah.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Imagine if we get all the bad endings in this stream. I mean, there's a lot of endings. We would not reach them all.
Round 2 results. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Yeah, this has just been bad luck after bad luck. Holy shit. So it is nice that we're just knocking out the endings quickly. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room.
Why? What happened to... It's not fair to betray someone who isn't voting.
I see the door open behind you. Because she is!
I thought...
There was nothing I could think of to say. Open. Even I didn't really understand why I'd picked betray instead. I felt conscious. Some other part of my mind was made. Perhaps I've been possessed by some spirit that had put finger to the betray button against my will. Right, well, you should go see them.
Really? We already know what they are.
I think you'll be surprised.
It's just simple math.
In her eyes was more painful than any punch I'd have taken. I turned away and almost ran towards the projector. How she got into that round?
From round 2.
Question is if she actually picked betray.
Will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the result.
Of course, everyone else is just terrible. Nice. Jesus Christ! Look at this shit. This is a sign that we've failed as a society. I mean, really? Everyone choosing betray? Fucking bullshit.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
But you haven't done anything.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated
What? Wasn't possible. I blinked, rubbed my eyes, and looked again. Oh. How can Alice's vote be betray? It's not possible. Alice? Standing inside the second room left. Room should be empty. Why? Mind was so reeling. Where'd she come from? Trying to form a sentence, you began to move toward. Around me, I heard a chorus of muted gasps. You were united in surprise. Alice drew to a stop in front of me and glanced up at the...
Thought you'd get an easy couple points, huh? Not so easy when you have to look your victim in the eye, is it?
Victim? Victim?
Coward.
Me? Coward? You got some balls saying that to me after you picked Betray. Why are you even here?
You gave me the antivirus, didn't you?
Yeah, I saved your fucking life. This is how you fucking repay me, you fucking bitch?
Tenmyoji told me. Thank you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, honestly.
The screen says otherwise!
But you should still be under the effects of the anesthetic.
Yes, well, I still am. A bit. I have a throbbing headache, and I can barely stand. It's horrible. I'm more resistant to anesthetics than most people. A result of my training. I have a feeling Zero Senior knew that. They gave me way more than the standard dose of that gas when they kidnapped me. In any event, a few minutes ago I woke up in the infirmary. Tenmyoji explained what was going on, and I got here as fast as I could.
You showed up right after we'd gone to the AB room.
Yes. Right in the nick of time, too. About 10 seconds before the deadline, as I recall.
You did that just so you could betray us?
Right. What? Don't I get to do that? I mean,
No.
It turned out to be the right thing to do, didn't it?
No, it didn't, because in the first timeline, in the one where I actually picked Sincerely, I picked Ally, you bitch! I'm only picking Betray because look what you made me do.
You two chose Betray. If I'd stayed back there, I'd have lost 2 points.
So you're saying it was self-defense?
Yes.
You're full of shit. Self-defense, my ass. Just Betray because you wanted out. That's 6 BP. I'd picked it. You would have had. That's for sure. You were
So what if I was?
Are you serious? You would have killed me. Look, I only have 1 beat. It's close to murder. Just admit it. You're planning to kill me, so you...
Don't be stupid. I knew you'd choose Betray. There was...
Tell the truth.
That is the truth. Why am I the only one getting the 3rd degree here? Look at those results. 2 other people just tried to kill someone.
Bye.
Yes. If Dio had chosen Ally, Phi would have killed Tenmyoji. And if she'd chosen Ally, Dio would have killed her.
I don't want to be rude, but it looks like Clover and Kay tried to trick one another.
Yeah, it didn't fucking work.
Not that it seems to have worked. If either one had chosen Ally, the other one would have 9 BP.
This is actually the worst timeline. This is the timeline where everyone's fucking terrible. Holy shit. I just hope at some point we get to see Ally across the board. We can all come together and sing Kumbaya or something. Turn to look at the results again. Or I don't even looking at my own. I didn't realize there was one word all across the roster.
Betray!
Never trust an innocent villain, falling apart. Everyone was suspicious of everyone else. 3rd, just today. Had it been the ball? Well, technically 4. Because this one, this is the 4th terrible time. Or had it been something else? Whatever the reason, kept up, never managed to escape. Trapped in a cycle of 0-point rounds for the rest of our lives. Something had to be. I closed my eyes and took it. Alright guys, pay attention. Probably already figured this out, but we can't keep start being a little more trusting, never getting it. We need to work together. Might as well be talking for
My apologies, Sigma, but I need to think on something for a bit. I would appreciate being left alone.
Fuck you.
I'll be leaving too. Things
Fuck
are getting
you.
a little too intense here for my... Sorry.
Well, in that case...
I need to go for now. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, thanks for being here, Firewall. I'll see you next time. 825.
Yeah, sorry.
Fuck you. Not another word, she turned and left the warehouse. Okay, quickly followed suit.
See? There's your answer. In the end, everyone's just thinking about themselves. So I would appreciate it if you could not treat me like I'm the only villain here.
Except that you've literally picked Betray 2 rounds in a row, you fucking...
Come on, Clover. Let's go.
Hold on! I'm coming! Are you feeling okay? I was really worried, you know?
I watched them walk away, Clover practically jumping with them. Long through the door and just... I'm gonna go hang out with fucking Tenmyoji and Quark. They're the only two people in this goddamn game who aren't terrible.
Everyone's gone.
Leave too.
No. I know, but I still believe in you, Sigma. I think your hand must have just slipped or something, right?
Just hurt. Blinked, I felt something hot and wet. Lip. Before I could think of anything to say, the metallic rumble of the doors echoed.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the Star keys.
After we get those, we just AB game mode.
The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
Many times as we want.
Yes, as long as we have the star keys. That means we can keep playing the AB game over and over, too. Sigma? Could you show me your bracelet? Do you remember what Zero Jr. said?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I remember. Let's see. Cyan pair. It looks like this one is actually gonna go into set of chromatic doors. But you.
I'm a magenta pair.
Wonder what the others
It
are.
could be anything, I suppose. We won't know until we have a look.
No. 80 minutes until the next set of doors. Oh, what do we do
Everyone
now?
else has gone off on their own.
It's a clean anime. Really don't like how this. No matter how many. Us anyway. Never made out of here.
Maybe it would help if we all had a common goal. Something to unite our hearts and minds.
Already got some. I want to get out of it. That seems. Everybody chose Betray.
Well, what if we have an enemy?
Enemy?
Yes, a common foe. Like the person who set the bombs, for instance.
But if the person who set the bombs is one of us, then that still doesn't help us. Back from the lab, I told her. Dave Alice. That might work. Figure out which one of us bombs. Oh, together again.
Right.
How do we
Well, do you have any clues?
Right. Memory card. That on my pocket and held it up.
What's this?
Told you. For the bomb we found in the lab. Whoever set the bomb.
Really?
I don't know what's on it. I think.
Oh, I guess we can't really use it then. Oh, wait a second. You know what? I think I might have seen something.
Huh?
Yes, I remember the infirmary. I saw it when I was searching the infirmary with Dio and Quark. There was a memory card just like that one. Yes, I think we can see what's on it. The computer there should be able to read it.
Let's go. And so the number of people that I trust is now 3. Luna exploded into the infirmary, nearly running into Alice Clover. Quark was here as well. Just as
What are you doing here?
I came here to tell you to fuck off. Open my mouth to report. Really wanted people to see each other. Game starts. Guess I could. Second bomb.
Okay.
Then stick it in already!
Go ahead.
It said there's moments without. What is this? Could this be the code to?
6 rows, 22 letters each.
It looks like the odd rows use one set of letters, and the even rows use another set.
In other words, the first 2 rows just repeat.
I see.
Yeah.
It doesn't look random to me. I think there might be a pattern. I just don't know what it is.
Was there anything else on there?
No, it doesn't look like it.
So, yeah, this is. Yeah, haven't said anything for a while.
Does any of this look familiar to you, Clover?
What do you mean?
Have you seen something like this before? Maybe during your training?
Hey.
This is...
So you do recognize it.
All right, knock it off, you two. How about you share it with the rest of the class?
Alice side, that's true. Act first.
I believe this is an encoded message from a terrorist organization.
Casual. Casual.
What?
They call themselves the Myrmidons.
What are the Myrmidons?
Put simply, they're a bunch of thugs who are trying to destroy or dismantle most of human civilization.
Love it.
So this thing we're looking at, you think it's theirs?
Well, they have a number of different codes, but I do think this is one of them.
Then the bomb?
It was said by one of the Myrmidons, wasn't it?
Yes. Well, I can't say for sure, of course, but it seems likely.
Well, actually figuring out what they have to say might actually be helpful. Damn, I've got a ton of questions. Let me start with this one. What the heck does that thing say?
I don't know.
What?
How am I supposed to decode it? I don't have the key. Without a key, it would take literally hundreds of years to decode.
Well, depends on the type of encryption. Yes.
What about you, Clover?
Well, if Alice doesn't know how, I sure don't.
See.
Not much we can do. Come back to that code stuff later. Alice, Clover. Who the hell are you? You know about that.
That's...
Told me your job was to eliminate enemies. Something. Hell kind of job is that? Hold us with you.
Sorry, but I can't.
Why not?
Because you might be one of them. You might be the person who set the bomb.
That's idiotic. Plus, if I'm one of these enemies of the state, then I already know that you are my enemy. Like, It doesn't make sense. Tell me. Of course.
Really? And where's your proof? For all I know, you're my enemy. I can't tell you anything.
I saved your life. Not your enemy. We're ally. Friend. Want us all to get out of here. Tell us. Find out who did this so we can all escape. Little information. Need your help. Won't tell us about yourself. Just tell us about the Pyramidon. Tell us, Steve.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Be better.
Before I could blink, she leapt up and ran out of the room. Wait, Alice! Took off after her.
How long are you going to keep following me?
Till you tell me what you know.
Then why don't you just ask Clover? You already
Clover?
know she works with me.
Oh,
Then
yeah.
why don't you...
I wanted to hear it from you.
Why?
Good question. Remember the crew quarters? Garden? Got paired up. Separate rounds. That means I've spent more time with you than anybody else here. That's it. Guess I'm just curious.
What are you talking about?
Spun around to hide it, but I caught a blush of red on her. Found the path to where it ended. Stayed silent. Alice sat down on the bench. Faced the smooth surface of the pond. Long minute.
You don't hate me?
Why? No, I do.
I tried to kill you.
In the AB game.
Yes. I was so scared. Who wouldn't be? Kidnapped and locked up, forced to play some sort of bizarre game. And then we found that bomb. I know I probably sounded calm, but as soon as we found that thing, all I wanted to do was run away from it as fast as I could.
Yeah, you failed. They got into your head. You behaved exactly how they wanted you to.
Things just went downhill from there. I remember hearing that Quark had collapsed and running to the infirmary with everyone else. When I got there, I realized I couldn't understand what anyone was saying. And everything looked... I don't know how to describe it. It was like watching a video on fast forward, only it was real. Then I started to feel like... It's hard to explain. I guess you could say I didn't feel like I was myself, and it only got worse.
Probably Radical 6.
Yes, I think so. I don't remember much after that. But when I woke up in the infirmary, suddenly all that fear was back. So all I could think about was getting out of this place as fast as I could. It never even crossed my mind that it could kill you. God help me, even if it had, I don't think I would have cared. See? I'm horrible. You hate me, don't you? Just do it!
I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. What? Do what?
Kill me! Get it over with!
What the hell, Alan? I'm not gonna kill you. I don't even hate you.
You're lying! I could have killed you. I would have killed you.
You did, in an alternate timeline. Come on, calm down. No one's killing anyone. A single tear rolled down Alice. Another. Shining lines across. Out, I saw her fence. Slowly, I brushed my thumb across her cheek. Off, taking her.
Why are you doing this?
To make you feel bad.
You know, you kind of remind me of my father.
That's who you're after, right? Killed your
Yes.
dad. Have anything to do with the Murdons?
Will you promise not to tell Clover that I cried? If you keep your mouth shut, I'll tell you what you want to know.
Let's go! We got it, boys! Blackmail always works.
About myself. And about the Miradons. Deal?
Sure. Lips are sealed.
Really?
Crying? I don't remember any.
Good. All right then.
Alice took a deep breath and began. Okay. My father is Egyptian. My mother is French. That while my mother was an shortly thereafter. Loading. Lab. Parents had used around me for problem adapting to life in the birthday. There for 6 the day my mother I didn't say anything. Drive home. He arrived. Their father had always been very. And I began to realize terrible at him. Later that having an attack by terrorists. My childhood, my mother raised. Mother alone to her best, not often touch you. Mask would fall away and father. Especially scholarships right out of high school. Graduating, I took a job at the behind this office. Still with terrorist. Mother wasn't happy. First order father, none other than Ramadan. Expected. Difficult. Thought the pudding tech copy and the right Ramadan's. Now at least. Called left. Ramadan's. Oh.
Diavolo!
Will provide funding. Cult leader, man named Brother. Oh, they're supposed to be fairly advanced. Oh, hold, you can't. Head. Mine seems. At that point, all Myrmidons have been others kidnapped. All I could learn. One day, I got a trip that's hiding in a building in the Nevada desert. That's the Gigantic was the site of the first game, the second Nonary game. I headed out immediately. Way there, my car had some engine trouble. Fall down. So this was her. I just had to decide what to do when an SUV appeared out of nowhere. Here we go! Finally! We're getting the truth of what happened at the end of the last game. So, okay, wait. So she isn't the Alice that was present in the Nonary game? So is her name being Alice and her being Egyptian just a coincidence? I just heard say her father was studying cloning. Maybe she was a clone of the original Alice? One guess who was behind this lover. First time 4 other people with her. What was the last dance? Over, then 4 other people. Obviously, Junpei was there. 7 survived as well. Ace had been captured, who was the last person? Did Santa get out with them? I genuinely don't remember. Told me that my way to investigate. Currently in the first place. Already shifted. Our discussion convinced them to allow me to come. Hope was find the people they were chasing. Certain with the Myrmidon. And however, are unable to take it down. In fact, I still don't know it. Eventually, I took Clover and her companions to OIS. How did that involving questioning? Who had indicated this particular event was not connected. I did, however, discover that the parents in secret little children 9 years prior was Soul. So Free the Soul was involved with Ace and his pharmaceutical company? Also sick person in the MD. They weren't writing it, hey. Middle-aged man. I'll just call H for now. Found and played drunk. The other four. Find the dispute. Learned that his pharmaceutical care effectively controlled by H was a man. I hate he kept all the part of an experience. Certain people access what's called this morphogenetic field. Okay, we're getting good lore here. This is good. Tell me more. Tell me. Well, this is still stuff that I know. I need stuff that I don't. Imagine, heard of it. But an access that allows their consciousness to resonate with consciousness. Honest. Call it. The SOIS had heard of this particular ability before. Actually used it in a number of applications. I wasn't surprised to learn of it. Shocked, however, learned that his parents had been carried out by a member. Mother must have thought of him discovering a way to control the harness that was terrifying. Too long after my Ada tip about claimed that the Myrmidons intended biological terrorist attack. Radical 6 also decided that we needed to threat this over was which had been put that ability. Then why not take Junpei? We know for a fact that he's a very skilled at accessing someone's with the investigation of her commanding. I hope that our investigation I don't let that. Perhaps that was what kept whole operation. That was fake. Almost immediately. Got there as fast as I could. I arrived the building. Like had already fled. Practically fell over until at last. Tied to a chair, but a body. Father. Looked as if got to his body. Cold. Dark. That I learned that he had died from Quark incident. Jesus Christ! Clover had been captured. Down in the mask. Oh, father. Oh, master. So I asked. Likewise. I could was. On, I'd lose. For a very, very long. Over with left. Told myself with the fact that I had And these really have taken the word visual novel to another level. Jesus fucking Christ. Massive wall of text. And later, I received a call from told me Quark was my father. Feeling stable. Everything's arms are the letters this not many, just love you. Well, that's gotta be traumatizing. I broke down crying. First tears I'd shed since the stopping them. Would be no forgiveness. Monsters who put my father through. Destroyed my family. Hey, I to do. Promise to. I would avenge my father. Rather than no attitude. Put into a factory that lies them. For investigation. Other load. Headquarters. Myrmidon. Father must have known how. Die, he'd. Fortress. Much for me. Listen. This time, operation. This time, I wouldn't let my excitement go over. If my other aid. I gathered with better research, land, and for 25th. Day we put in some Ramadan strong. And then on the 2nd, 3 days before the operation, and a gas went. So, you inhaled that gas, passed out, and woke up here in the AB room. Okay, this still doesn't tell me anything about the other Alice, right? All ice. Or about, how the ending of the last game was resolved. So, not really that helpful.
Yes. Well, there it is. Everything that's happened with the Myrmidons and me. I left a few of the details out, of course, but you get the idea.
Yeah. Thanks. Give me a sad sort of...
We should go back.
Not yet. Story explained a lot, but there's still one.
Which is?
Who here? Of us planet. Based off the code we found, it's pretty clear that person is Myrmidon.
Yes.
I agree that we need to figure out who they are.
What do you propose we do?
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you.
Clues? Well, if I could decrypt that code, it might tell us something, but...
How can we do that?
I told you. We need a key. Without that, it's pointless.
What about a bluff? We gather everyone in one room. So we make the announcement. First, we announce we know who planted the bombs. We know who you are. And then, of course, people are gonna think it's just a bluff, but then we say, we know you work for the Myrmidons. And there we gauge the responses, see how they react. Might give us, sure, we'd be giving up our information, but might provide us with a hint as to who it might be based on their reactions. If we can legitimately convince them that we're onto them, they might get desperate, try to do something. Then, we can be ready to intercept.
A key is a key.
Decrypt
It allows you to sort of unlock a code. The Myrmidons usually use this huge string of numbers as a key.
Wait. Long string of... That be... And that's a lock. Cool. String of numbers. Yeah, we haven't found any of those. Yeah. That's a lock. Yeah, everything's locked. I guess that means gotta. Yeah, that means we just gotta check a new one. Yeah. I guess I might as well. Well, yeah, I mean, this just keeps being bad endings. I mean, this one is, you know, this timeline doesn't seem to be the worst. It's kind of at a bad spot right now. Yes, yeah, we could try going through the other door there, right? Ally? Right, because this is where we end up teaming up with, obviously. No, I think we're gonna leave it here. I think we're gonna leave today here, because then next time we'll go through, we'll do the escape room, and then we will you know, we'll actually, before we go, there's one thing I just want. Infirmary. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I want to go back to the infirmary and give it. Alright, yeah, that's gonna be let's put, oh yeah, let's. Alright, yeah. That's gonna do it for today's episode of Virtue's Last Reward. I'll probably be streaming this again tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. Like I said earlier, I won't be streaming next weekend, but then that we'll continue this game, but we'll start playing God of War Ragnarok. I am so excited. Also, big announcement. Even though we kind of missed it last year, we are back to doing our yearly coverage of the Game Awards, December 8th at 7 p.m. Eastern. So make sure to join us. The event is already up on the YouTube page. I spent all morning working on that thumbnail, so go ahead, give it a like already, even if the stream hasn't started yet. It'll help boost the algorithm, and you can have it. You know, you can ask to be notified, so that then you'll know. You know, so that, you know, you won't forget, because, you know, it's not just gonna be me. It's gonna be me. Nick's probably gonna be joining me, like he did, the basically tradition to watch the fucking Game Awards together. And, you know, I'll see about getting as many people as possible. Luca will probably be joining us, maybe Bryce, maybe Owen. We'll see. We'll try to get as much of the gang together as possible. Game Awards, it's a special night in gaming. It really is. You know, all the trailers for new stuff, all the rewards, everything. It's fantastic. But yeah. Yeah. I forgot how short the fucking Ace Attorney soundtrack are. Alright, well, yeah. That's gonna do it for today. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. See you all next, tomorrow. Yeah, because we'll be continuing tomorrow. Double duty. I'm basically putting Banner Saga. No, I'll do another episode of Banner Saga, I think, because Banner Saga is going to be going on hiatus anyways, and Ragnarok starts, so I might as well do an episode. The least I can do since it's not to go on a massive hiatus. Yeah. See y'all tomorrow. This is Banner Saga.